This is KWTV News serving in Oklahoma City. We have some breaking news report. The unknown phenomenon, it was named known as red mist. The origin came as unknown at this time, since the red mist has expected to be poisonous and it's toxic. 153 deaths has been died from the red mist. And it will be appeared at 2:59 a.m. until 4 a.m. Do not go outside at 2:59 a.m., as you may face certain death. The Oklahoma City Police Department hasn't identified the unknown phenomenon for 7 days. We have the other news going on. The Waffle House is expected to be run out resources, over 8 locations has closed down. We will continue for more updates.
The following message has been transmitted by the request of the Governor of Oklahoma. At 2:16 p.m. Central Standard Time, the unknown phenomenon has appeared in 2:59 a.m. The origin came from is unknown. This was known to be the red mist. It is very vital not to go out at 2:59 a.m. until 4 a.m. the following morning. The curfew will start from 2 a.m. until 6 a.m. the following morning, roughly. Since the red mist is expected to be dangerous, all remaining residents of Oklahoma are strongly advised to stay indoors when you see red mist. Eventually shut off the ventilation systems, including heating and air conditioning units. You may close all doors and windows, since the red mist can enter here into your home. Stay tuned for more information on this developing situation.
This is Global News. We are reporting live from Edmonton. We have some breaking news at this hour. The unknown phenomenon that can kill people in Oklahoma from the U.S., the dangerous red mist, can be appeared in 2:59 a.m. until 4 a.m. Authorities in Alberta has expected to be identifying the unknown phenomenon. The unknown phenomenon has expected to be known as XWADC66. It is very vital not to go to Oklahoma at 2 a.m., since Oklahoma airports, public transportation services and land borders are expected to be limited. We will continue for more updates on this risky certain situation.
This is an Alberta emergency alert. The unknown phenomenon from Oklahoma, United States, and it's far away from U.S.-Canada border, has known to be dangerous. Do not go to Oklahoma during their curfew hours. This alert is in effect for Alberta. All remaining residents of Alberta are strongly advised to stay indoors, since that red mist can enter your home. Make sure you can shut off any ventilation systems and heating and air conditioning units. Close fireplace dampers. Do not go outdoors. The red mist can enter Canada at around 2:59 a.m. until 4 a.m. in the morning. For more information on this unknown situation, please visit www.alberta.ca/2014 Red Mist Contagious.
We apologize for interruption. The normal programming has been suspended indefinitely. This message will be broadcasted by the request of Nigerian government. The unknown phenomenon from America by this point. This may appear at 2:59 a.m. until 4 a.m. the following morning. And also it was known to be red mist. The red mist has expected to be poisonous and toxic to all life. All remaining Nigerians are advised to stay home, since the authorities in Nigeria should wear gas masks and heavy clothes to prevent inhalation of the red mist. If you go outside before the red mist, all you need to accept identification to make sure you can go outside with a gas mask. Do not go to Oklahoma, since the red mist can be dangerous. Even more dangerous. And of course, you can either want to wear the heavy clothes, since these different countries, including here in Nigeria, along with the United States and Canada, will be under lockdown in 2 a.m. the following morning. Going outside without gas mask and heavy clothing, you will die. But without identification, you will be shot. Stay tuned with the local media that provides the news and information.
This is not a drill. Repeating. This is not a drill. This is the emergency broadcast from British government. The unknown phenomenon from Oklahoma that comes from America. The unknown phenomenon that is known to be red mist. Or known to be XWADC 66. 666 is the devil's number code. And thus, devil's number code is explicitly unlucky number. Red mist can be appeared in 2:59 a.m. until 4 o'clock in the morning. But it's not 4 o'clock, it may disappear at 5:30 the following morning. NHS has detected that the red mist symptoms are, but not limited to, nausea, coughing, sneezing, fever, amnesia that containing memory loss, muscle fatigue, shortness of breath, muscle pain, chest pain, color blindness, and abdominal pain. Do not go outside without gas masks and heavy clothing, you would die. But without identification, you will be shot. Make sure you can wear heavy clothing and gas mask to prevent inhalation of the red mist. Since the red mist can be dangerous and toxic to all life on Earth. And other countries are also reporting this phenomenon. 359 deaths in Oklahoma from USA. 20 deaths in Alberta from Canada. 7 deaths in Abuja from Nigeria. 5 deaths in London. All remaining British citizens are advised to stay indoors before the red mist can appear. Make sure you can just barricade all doors and windows to avoid the red mist can enter into your home. Stay tuned for more information from BBC News from London. The United Kingdom will be under lockdown in around 12:30 a.m.
Are you peckish, hungry, or starving? At Hungry Jack's with flame grilled beef, cheese and barbecue sauce, you can enjoy a single, double or triple barbecue cheeseburger from $2. Yeah, just $2. Burgers better at Hungry.
Please stand by. This is ABC channel. This broadcast has been interrupted. This is the standard emergency warning signal from Australian government. Please pay attention to this broadcast. It may be vital to your safety.
This is the standard emergency warning signal from Australian government. There is the unknown phenomenon that comes from Oklahoma. It was from the United States. The unknown phenomenon known to be red mist or XWADC 66. Going outside without gas mask and heavy clothing, you will die. It is highly recommended to wear gas mask and heavy clothing. But without the identification, you will be shot. All remaining strands are applied to the sanders before the red mist. Coming after you. Make sure you can reinforce all doors and windows. Turn off ventilation systems. Shut up any air conditioning systems and heating. Includes fireplace dampers, since the red mist can enter your home. This is ABC channel from Sydney. This broadcast will be returned. Stay tuned for more information. It may be vital to your safety.
Por favor, espere. Esta transmissão foi interrompida a pedido do governo federal. Isto não é um exercício. Repetindo, Isso não é um exercício. Este é um anúncio importante.
Please stand by. This broadcast has been interrupted by the request of the federal government. This is not a drill. Repeating, this is not a drill. This is important announcement.
Por favor, espere. Esta transmissão foi interrompida a pedido do governo federal. Isto não é um exercício. Repetindo, isso não é um exercício. Este é um anúncio importante.
Please stand by. This broadcast has been interrupted by the request of the federal government. This is not a drill. Repeating, this is not a drill. This is important announcement.
Esta mensagem está sendo enviada pelo governo federal brasileiro. Pedimos a todos que recebem esta transmissão que prestem muita atenção. Não desligue a TV ou o rádio. O toque de recolher agora será aplicado das 10h30 da noite às 8h30 da manhã. Ninguém saia sem máscara de gás ou roupas pesadas. Você morreria. O fenômeno desconhecido foi detectado pelo governo brasileiro. O fenômeno desconhecido era conhecido como a névoa vermelha ou XWADC-66. Esperava-se que a névoa vermelha fosse perigosa e tóxica para toda a vida na Terra. Aqui é a TV Globo. Esta estação foi interrompida para prestar atenção nesta transmissão de emergência. É altamente recomendável que todos os que precisam fazer usem máscara de gás e roupas pesadas para evitar a inalação da névoa vermelha, pois é tóxica. A névoa vermelha não pode ser afetada pelas máscaras de gás e roupas pesadas. Mas sem identificação, você será baleado se o fizer. Há muitas mortes de diferentes países. 500 mortes em Oklahoma da América. 153 mortes em Alberta do Canadá. 45 mortes em Abuja da Nigéria. 17 mortes em Londres da Grã-Bretanha. 3 mortes em Sydney da Austrália. 1 morte no Rio de Janeiro. O total é de 1.129 mortes ao redor do mundo. É altamente recomendável não sair sem máscaras de gás e roupas pesadas. Saindo sem máscara de gás e roupas pesadas, você enfrentará a morte certa. A névoa vermelha não pode desaparecer às 5h30 da manhã. Pode desaparecer às 6 horas da manhã. Este alerta está ativo até que novo aviso seja dado pelo governo. Esta estação será trazida de volta. Fique atento para mais operações nesta situação desconhecida. Fique atento e prepare-se.
This message is being sent out by the Brazilian federal government. We ask everyone to receive this broadcast to pay close attention. Do not switch off the TV or radio. The curfew will now remain enforced from 10:30 p.m. to 8:30 a.m. Anyone go outside without gas mask or heavy clothing, you would die. The unknown phenomenon has been detected by the Brazilian government. The unknown phenomenon was known to be the red mist or XWADC-66. The red mist has expected to be dangerous and toxic to all life on Earth. This is Globo TV. This station has been interrupted to pay close attention by this emergency broadcast. It is highly recommended to all need to do is to wear gas mask and heavy clothing to prevent the inhalation of the red mist since it's toxic. The red mist cannot be affected to the gas masks and heavy clothing. But without identification, you will be shot if you do so. There are a lot of deaths from different countries. 500 deaths in Oklahoma from America. 153 deaths in Alberta from Canada. 45 deaths in Abuja from Nigeria. 17 deaths in London from the Britain. 3 deaths in Sydney from Australia. 1 death in Rio de Janeiro. The total is 1129 deaths around the world. It is strongly recommended not to go outside without gas masks and heavy clothing. Going outside without gas mask and heavy clothing, you will face certain death. The red mist cannot be disappear at 5:30 a.m. It may disappear at 6 a.m. This alert is active until further notice has been given by the government. This station will be brought back. Stay tuned for more operation on this unknown situation. Stay vigilant and brace yourself.
"すべての日本居住民間人に注意してください。このメッセージは、 日本政府の要請により放送されます。アメリカから日本へ向かう未知の現象。午前2時59分頃に表示され、午前5時30分に消えます。未知の現象が確認されました。XWADC66 または赤い霧であることが知られていました。この未知の現象は危険です。日本では、残りのすべての日本の居住民間人は、緊急の避難所を求めて屋外にいる場合は、屋内に留まることが緊急に推奨されます。すぐに。このアラートは現在、日本政府から追加の通知があるまで有効です。様々な国からのいくつかの深さがあり、アメリカからオクラホマで734人の死亡があります。カナダからのアルバータ州で407人が死亡。ナイジェリアのアブジャで355人が死亡。ロンドンで英国から27人が死亡。オーストラリアのシドニーで10人死亡。ブラジルからリオデジャネイロで4人、東京で2人死亡。合計は、世界中で1539人の死亡者です。この未知の現象には症状がありますが、これに限定されません。吐き気、咳、くしゃみ、発熱、記憶喪失を含む記憶喪失、筋肉疲労、息切れ、筋肉痛、胸痛、色盲、腹痛など、防毒マスクや厚着は赤い霧に影響を与えないので、防毒マスクと厚着を着用するだけです。NHK です。この駅は返還されます。自衛し、警戒を怠らないでください。すべての日本の居住民間人です。赤い霧に注意。赤い霧は、地球上のすべての生命にとって危険です。
Attention all Japanese residential civilians. This message will be broadcasted by the request of the Japanese government. The unknown phenomenon from America towards to Japan. It will appear around 2:59 a.m. and disappear 5:30 a.m. The unknown phenomenon was identified. It was known to be as XWADC66 or red mist. This unknown phenomenon be dangerous in Japan. All remaining Japanese residential civilians are urgently advised to stay indoors. If you are outdoors, seek immediate shelter immediately. This alert is now currently active until further notice has been given by the Japanese government. There are some deaths from the different countries, 734 deaths in Oklahoma from America, 407 deaths in Alberta from Canada, 355 deaths in Abuja from Nigeria, 27 deaths in London from the Britain, 10 deaths in Sydney from Australia, 4 deaths in Rio de Janeiro from Brazil, 2 deaths in Tokyo. The total is 1,539 deaths around the world. This unknown phenomenon has symptoms, but not limited to, such as nausea, coughing, sneezing, fever, amnesia that containing memory loss, muscle fatigue, shortness of breath, muscle pain, chest pain, color blindness, and abdominal pain. All you need to do is wear gas mask and heavy clothing since the gas mask and heavy clothing does not affect the red mist. This is NHK. This station will be returned. Brace yourself and stay vigilant, all Japanese residential civilians. Beware of red mist. Red mist can be dangerous to all life on Earth.
Rai 1 è stata sospesa a tempo indeterminato. Questo messaggio verrà ora diffuso su richiesta del governo italiano. Si prega di prestare attenzione a questa trasmissione. Potrebbe essere vitale per la tua sicurezza. Rai 1 è stata sospesa a tempo indeterminato.
Questo messaggio verrà ora diffuso su richiesta del governo italiano. Si prega di prestare attenzione a questa trasmissione. Potrebbe essere vitale per la tua sicurezza.
Questa è la trasmissione d'emergenza del governo italiano e di Rai 1. Le informazioni saranno seguite dal governo italiano. C'era. L'entità sconosciuta è stata rilevata dal governo italiano. L'entità sconosciuta dove si trovava era decisamente sconosciuta. L'entità sconosciuta era nota per essere XWADC66. La creatura dell'entità sconosciuta che ha creato la nebbia rossa prima in Oklahoma, che proviene dagli Stati Uniti d'America. L'entità sconosciuta è stata lanciata nella nebbia rossa e ha iniziato a uccidere persone stanotte. 2:59. Questo potrebbe finire alle 6 di domani mattina. Si consiglia vivamente di indossare una maschera antigas e indumenti pesanti per evitare l'inalazione di nebbia rossa. Poiché la nebbia rossa può essere tossica e velenosa per tutta la vita sulla Terra. A tutti i restanti italiani si raccomanda urgentemente di rimanere in casa. Se sei all'aperto, cerca immediatamente un riparo immediato. Tutto quello che devi fare è chiudere tutte le porte e le finestre e rinforzarle. Quindi spegnere i sistemi di ventilazione insieme ai sistemi di condizionamento e riscaldamento. Chiudere le serrande del camino. Non avvicinarti all'entità sconosciuta, poiché potresti andare incontro a morte certa se lo fai. Non guardare fuori, perché l'entità sconosciuta potrebbe ucciderti. Non tentare di perquisire i membri della famiglia. Non rispondere alla porta a bussa. Cammina lentamente, non correre più veloce. Rimani in casa come dice il governo italiano. Il nostro piano segreto per impedire a entità sconosciute di uccidere persone in tutto il mondo. Questa è Rai 1. Questa stazione verrà ora restituita, poiché Rai 1 verrà ora firmato stasera. L'Italia avrà un coprifuoco sotto blocco dalle 23:30 alle 8.
Ce message a été envoyé à la demande du gouvernement français. Le gouvernement français a détecté le nouveau phénomène inconnu. Le phénomène inconnu connu pour être la brume rouge. Ils sont créés par l'entité inconnue, qui est XWADC66. L'entité inconnue a d'abord créé la brume rouge le 18 octobre 2014. Depuis l'entité inconnue pour que la brume rouge tue n'importe qui. De plus, la brume rouge peut être dangereuse et toxique. Ni toxique. Le gouvernement demande à tous les citoyens français de rester chez eux de toute urgence. Si vous êtes à l'extérieur, cherchez immédiatement un refuge d'urgence. Ce couvre-feu sera désormais appliqué entre 22h35 et 8h. Si vous sortez pendant les heures de couvre-feu, vous serez arrêté ou fusillé. Le gouvernement demande à tous les civils de porter des masques à gaz et des vêtements épais, y compris pièces d'identité. Étant donné que la brume rouge ne peut pas affecter les masques à gaz et les vêtements lourds. Si vous en voyez, tout ce qu'il faut faire, c'est fermer et renforcer les portes et les fenêtres. Éteignez les systèmes de chauffage et de climatisation si vous en avez. Barricadez les registres du foyer. Fermez les systèmes de ventilation. Car la brume rouge peut entrer dans votre maison et vous tuer. Le gouvernement a détecté l'entité inconnue qui est responsable de la création de la brume rouge pour tuer des gens ce soir vers 2h59 du matin. L'entité inconnue a prouvé qu'il s'agit de XWADC66. C'est le même nom que le phénomène inconnu. La brume rouge présente des symptômes tels que nausées, toux, éternuement, fièvre, amnésie contenant une perte de mémoire, fatigue musculaire, essoufflement, douleurs musculaires, douleurs thoraciques, daltonisme et douleurs abdominales. Ne sortez pas sans masque à gaz et sans vêtements lourds, car sans vêtements lourds ni masque à gaz, vous mourriez et cela pourrait pénétrer dans votre corps. Pour plus d'informations sur les organes de presse,
Restez forts et restez vigilants. Tous les supermarchés, écoles et autres sont désormais temporairement fermés en raison du confinement.
This message has been sent out by the request of French government. The French government has detected the new unknown phenomenon. The unknown phenomenon known to be red mist. They're created by the unknown entity, which is XWADC 66. The unknown entity was first created the red mist at of 18th of October 2014. Since the unknown entity to make the red mist kill anyone. Besides, red mist can be dangerous and toxic. Nor poisonous. The government is asking all citizens in France are urgently advised to stay indoors. If you're outdoors, seeking emergency shelter immediately. This curfew lockdown will now be enforced around 10:35 p.m. to 8 a.m. If you come outside during the curfew hours, you will be arrested or shot. The government is asking all civilians to wear gas masks and heavy clothing, including identification. Since the red mist cannot affect the gas masks and heavy clothing. If you're seeing those, all to do is close and reinforce doors and windows. Turn off the heating and air conditioning systems if you have it. Barricade the fireplace dampers. Shut down the ventilation system since the red mist can enter your home and kill you. The government has detected the unknown entity who is responsible for creating the red mist to kill people tonight around 2:59 a.m. The unknown entity has proven that he is XWADC 66. It is the same name as the unknown phenomenon. Red mist has symptoms, such as nausea, coughing, sneezing, fever, amnesia that containing memory loss, muscle fatigue, shortness of breath, muscle pain, chest pain, color blindness and abdominal pain. Do not go outside without the gas mask and heavy clothing, since without heavy clothing and gas mask you would die and it can enter your body. For more information on the news outlets, stay strong and stay vigilant. All supermarkets, schools and others are now temporarily closed due to the lockdown.
Alle Programmierungen wurden auf unbestimmte Zeit ausgesetzt. Bitte achten Sie auf diese Sendung. Es kann Werkzeug zu Ihrer Sicherheit kaufen. Diese Nachricht wird auf Anfrage der Bundesregierung und des Verteidigungsministeriums verbreitet. Das Verteidigungsministerium und die Bundesregierung haben die unbekannte Entität entdeckt, die das unbekannte Phänomen geschaffen hat, das als roter Nebel bezeichnet wird, um nachts gegen 2:59 Uhr jeden zu töten. Der rote Nebel tötet jeden schnell und schnell. Die globale Katastrophe ist im Gange. Diese Warnung wird nun aktiv sein, bis eine weitere Benachrichtigung durch die Bundesregierung dieser Nation erfolgt ist. Wir empfehlen allen, nicht ohne Gasmasken und schwere Kleidung nach draußen zu gehen. Ohne Gasmaske und schwere Kleidung nach draußen zu gehen, wird Ihnen den sicheren Tod bringen. Das Tragen einer Gasmaske und schwerer Kleidung ist dringend zu empfehlen. Aber ohne Ausweis. Sie werden erschossen oder verhaftet. Diese Sperrstunde wird nun von 21:30 Uhr bis 7:45 Uhr durchgesetzt. Das unbekannte Phänomen hatte Menschen getötet. Die Gesamtzahl hat jetzt 3 Millionen auf der ganzen Welt. Die Menschen sind in Deutschland gestorben. Über 500.000 Tote. Bleiben Sie dran, um weitere Informationen zu den Neuigkeiten zu erhalten. Oder Radio hören.
This message has been broadcasted by the request of the South African national government. We have an important announcement from the behalf of President.
My fellow South Africans, we have urgent message that we have saw the unknown phenomenon from the US to South Africa that we are. Please remain calm. Do not try to panic. Panicking will make the situation go worse. We advise you not to go outside at tonight, 2:59 a.m. until the morning when the unknown phenomenon will disappear. We will now enforce the curfew lockdown from 8 p.m. to 7:30 a.m. with the following morning. We heard that a lot of world leaders detected the unknown phenomenon. Who was responsible for this? The unknown entity, which is XWAT 66. The unknown phenomenon was responsible for who created the red mist, and it makes the red mist to kill anyone. It was started from Oklahoma, from US. It was started around 18th of October 2014. We advised everyone in South Africa to wear a gas mask and have become, since the gas mask and heavy clothing cannot be affect the red mist. But without identification, you will be arrested or shot. If you go outside without the gas mask and help including, you will face certain death. If you do not have the gas mask and heavy clothing, the government will send it to your home, along with other federal governments around the world. If you see unknown entity, do not interact it, as you may face certain death if you do so. This unknown entity is unkillable, since the government has no chance to kill the unknown entity. And once again, along with the other federal governments around the world, South African government who have a secret plan to find the unknown entity's weakness. The red mist has killed everyone around the world. The total is now 15 million deaths. All need to do is follow instructions to avoid the unknown entity. All you need to do is just lower the volume so the unknown entity cannot hear the TV audio. Do not attempt to increase the volume to a maximum level, as the unknown entity can enter your home and kill you instantly. Turn off all lights. Lock and reinforce all doors and windows. And close the curtains or blindings. Do not panic. Panicking will make the situation go worse, since the unknown entity can enter your home and kill you as much. Do not attempt to research any family members. Just walk slowly when you see the near of unknown entity and do not make the noise. Attempting to make a noise will make the unknown entity to kill you. You need to do is just lower the volume of the electronic devices if you have it. Make sure you can just silence your phone. Turn on airplane mode on your phone so the cellular service can't be not work. South Africa will now have the curfew lockdown from 11:35 p.m. to 9 a.m. nationwide. Move to the reinforced room to take cover. Ensure you have the central supplies with you for the last few days. This alert will be active until further notice has been given by the South African national government. Stay strong, all South Africans.
This message has been transmitted by the request of the United States government. We turn off the alert tone to avoid the unknown entity. Well, other federal governments has issued a warning to all of you. Italian government, French government and German federal government has identified who is responsible for creating the red mist that makes people to die. The unknown entity is named XWADC66, that is the same name as the unknown phenomenon. We are broadcasting from this alert from the nation's capital. Military armed forces, along with the CIA, FBI and SWAT team will secure the White House to prevent from the unknown entity towards the White House to kill the President of the United States. South African government is asking all residents in the United States to follow instructions to avoid the unknown entity. Turn off all lights. Lock and reinforce all doors and windows. And close the curtains or blindings. Do not panic. Panicking will make the situation gone worse, since the unknown entity can enter your home and kill you as much. Do not attempt to research any family members. Just walk slowly when you see the near of the known entity and do not make the noise. Attempting to make a noise will make the unknown entity to kill you. You need to do is just lower the volume of the electronic devices if you have it. Make sure you can just silence your phone. Turn on airplane mode on your phone so the cellular service can't be not work. Ensure you have the essential supplies with you for the last few days. The total population worldwide is 15 million deaths. The total population in the United States is across 350,000 deaths. Stay vigilant and calm. You may now listen to the radio for more details.
Pesan ini akan disiarkan atas permintaan pemerintah Indonesia. Bersama Kementerian Pertahanan, pemerintah meminta seluruh warga negara di negeri ini untuk mendapat instruksi serius. Seluruh negara dikunci dari jam 8 malam hingga 7:30 pagi. Fenomena tidak dikenal diciptakan oleh entitas yang tidak dikenal. Itu adalah XWADC 66. Fenomena yang tidak diketahui dikenal kabut merah untuk membunuh. Siapa saja. Nona yang hebat membuat orang membunuh siapa saja di seluruh dunia. Termasuk di sini di Indonesia. Semua warga negara ini sangat disarankan untuk segera tinggal di dalam rumah. Jika Anda berada di luar ruangan, segera cari tempat berlindung darurat karena Anda tidak pergi keluar. Pemerintah Amerika Serikat memiliki rencana rahasia untuk menghentikan entitas yang tidak diketahui. Tapi, kita akan bergabung dengan mereka. Kita akan menemukan kelemahan entitas yang tidak diketahui itu. Jika Anda ingin keluar hanya untuk memastikan, Anda memerlukan masker gas dan pakaian tebal. Karena lingkungan luar kemungkinan besar berbahaya saat ini. Ini berbahaya bagi semua kehidupan di bumi. Tanaman yang tidak dikenal sekarang akan muncul sekitar pukul 10:30 malam ini. Dan sekarang akan menghilang pada jam 8 pagi. Tetap semangat wahai seluruh rakyat Indonesia. Semua stasiun TV dan radio sekarang akan disita untuk disiarkan karena jam malam yang dikunci.
Thanks for tuning in, our viewers and listeners. This is the national serving in our nation's capital. We have the breaking news at this hour. Several world governments has detected the unknown entity who is responsible for making the unknown phenomenon. The unknown entity was named as XWADC-66. It's the same name as unknown phenomenon. It is unknown that how that unknown entity could kill people in their
National Public Alerting System has been activated by the Canadian government. This is not a test. Event type is civil emergency for nationwide until further notice. It is the obligation of the public to pause, listen, and respond as directed by this emergency broadcast in the Canadian government. Verify that mobile devices are linked to Wi-Fi or mobile data. If not accessible, go to www.alertready.ca/news for information and safety advice.
Le système national d'alerte publique a été activé par le gouvernement canadien. Ce n'est pas un test. Le type d'événement est urgence civile. Pour Nationwide jusqu'à nouvel ordre. Il est de l'obligation du public de faire une pause, d'écouter et de répondre selon les directives de cette émission d'urgence et du gouvernement canadien. Vérifiez que les appareils mobiles sont liés au Wi-Fi ou aux données mobiles. Si non accessible, rendez-vous sur www.alerte.ca/nouvelles pour des informations et des conseils de sécurité.
At 9 p.m. Eastern Time, the Canadian government has detected the unknown entity who was created the unknown phenomenon to kill anyone else around the world, including here in Canada. The unknown entity was known as XWADC-66. It's the same name as the annual phenomenon. Do not interact the unknown entity since the unknown entity is very unkillable. The Canadian government who have a secret plan to find the unknown entity's weakness. All residents of this Canada are urgently advised to stay indoors immediately, lock and reinforce all doors and windows, not to go outside if you're outdoors. Seek an emergency shelter immediately. This alert is in effect for Canada. The RCMP have to kill the unknown entity. They failed to do so. The whereabouts and status of the Prime Minister is unknown. There has been no communication from the nation's capital. The lockdown curfew would have reduced from 9 p.m. to 7:30 a.m. Do not go outside during the curfew hours as you may face shot or arrested. There are some different countries has been fallen, such as South Africa, Japan and Indonesia. All militaries has been failed to kill the unknown entity. Since our supplies has been run out and cannot kill the unknown entity. The Canadian government asks all viewers and listeners on the radio to do your best not to hurt yourself. Attempting to hurt yourself would cause certain death. This is ZBC from the nation's capital, Ottawa. This station will now be seized the broadcast along with the other stations. Stay calm and prepared.
À 21h, heure de l'Est, le gouvernement canadien a détecté l'entité qui a créé le phénomène inconnu pour tuer quelqu'un d'autre. Partout dans le monde, y compris ici au Canada. N'interagissez pas avec l'entité inconnue car l'entité inconnue est très indestructible. Le gouvernement canadien qui a un plan secret pour trouver la faiblesse de l'entité inconnue, il est instamment conseillé à tous les résidents de ce Canada de rester à l'intérieur immédiatement, de franchir toutes les portes et fenêtres, de ne pas sortir si vous êtes à l'extérieur. Cherchez un abri immédiatement. Cette alerte est en vigueur pour le Canada. La GRC doit tuer l'entité inconnue, ils ne le font pas. Le lieu et le statut du Premier ministre sont inconnus, il n'y a eu aucune communication depuis la capitale nationale. Le couvre-feu de verrouillage aurait été réduit de 21h à 7h30. Ne sortez pas pendant les heures de couvre-feu car vous pourriez être abattu ou arrêté. Il y a quelques pays différents qui ont chuté, comme l'Afrique du Sud, le Japon et l'Indonésie. Toutes les armées ont échoué à tuer l'entité inconnue. Puisque notre stock est épuisé et ne peut pas tuer l'entité inconnue, le gouvernement canadien demande à tous les téléspectateurs et auditeurs de la radio de faire de leur mieux pour ne pas se blesser. Tenter de se faire du mal entraînerait une mort certaine. C'est CBC de la capitale nationale, Ottawa. Cette station sera désormais saisie de l'émission avec les autres stations. Restez calme et préparés.
This is an emergency warning. The current threat level is emergency warning, meaning that an emergency is in progress. To assure your survival, you must take immediate action. The threat is taking place and you must act now to ensure the safety of life and property. We are safely broadcasting from undisclosed and safe location in Australia. The whereabouts and status of the Prime Minister is currently unknown. There has been no communication from the nation's capital, Canberra. A contagious biohazard phenomenon strikes Australia. A contagious biohazard phenomenon was created by, known to be as the unknown entity. The unknown entity was known to be XWADC66. It's exactly the same name as the unknown phenomenon. As such, unknown entities strike Australia to kill anyone. This warning will now be active until further notice has been given by the Australian government. All federal governments around the world will have a secret plan to stop the unknown entity. We will find the unknown entity's weakness where it doesn't like that. This is ABC from Sydney. This station will be ceased to broadcast along with other TV and radio stations are either seized or broadcast. This plan will be codenamed as Secrecy Supernatural. It's a plan to distract the unknown entity. We partnered up with US government, Canadian government, along with Japanese government, South Korean government and New Zealand government. All remaining Australians are urgently advised to stay indoors, if you are outdoors. You're too late to get inside, since the unknown entity can look at you and face certain death. The government is asking all civilians to follow instructions, lock and reinforce all doors and windows. Turn off the ventilation systems if you have it. Shut down any heating and air conditioning units. Close fireplace dampers in case you have it. Move to reinforced room. If you have someone with you that you trust, they will protect you. Ensure you need to grab a weapon on hand. Say you don't want to get hurt. And stay in airtight area as you want. Good luck surviving and God bless Australia.